Hello everyone, my name is Ananya Panchal and today I'm going to be presenting my LEAD Action and Challenge presentation. Let's start with what leadership means to me. Leadership, in my opinion, can mean many things. To me, a good leader not only guides but supports and inspires. Leadership is to have the determination but also to give the support you need to achieve something, inspiring ideas along the way. In many ways, leadership is a great quality to have. A good leader can give someone the push they need and make them more productive. Our first challenge was to make a wand for ourselves. For me, creativity is one of my strongest suits. And that is why I decided to name my wand a creativity wand. The powers of my wand reflect my personality and some of my other strengths. Which in my opinion are imagination, authenticity, expressiveness, resourcefulness, and artsy. Let's talk about my vision board. So my dream in life is to be a film director or an artist when I grow up. So after brainstorming and a lot of thinking, I have compiled different sets of skills that I require to be an artist or a director. So both of these professions require creativity, knowledge, planning, organization, communication, both verbal and non-verbal, technical skills in their own separate ways, knowledge about different histories, art movements, film movements, and just about them in general. How do I acquire some of these skills? So let's start with creativity. So creativity is already something that I think is one of my strengths, but I still want to keep developing it, keep growing in it. So I could develop my creativity skills more by trying making new things, different objects, experimenting with different materials, and just exercising and challenging my brain to think of things that have not been thought of before. Knowledge about their own separate fields, of course. So never completely know everything, and our knowledge is constantly growing. So the only way I develop my knowledge skills are to study different works of art and movies, along with different techniques of painting, of different mediums of arts and film movements. The other skills I chose were cooperation and organization. So cooperation is definitely something that I think I could improve upon. So I think I could develop my cooperation skills by try working more with more groups of people, or a more diverse group that I might have not worked with. Try working on my social skills and participate more often in group activities. The other skill I chose is organization, that I definitely do need to work on. So I can develop my organization skills by planning out my day better, organizing my materials, and organizing the things I own better. So it is easier for me to access them and to complete different tasks on time. So the third challenge that we had was to stretch your own imagination and make 3 different toys. So for this challenge, I made a miniature DIY foosball, a bookmark/toy, so you can use it to mark the pages of a book that you're reading, but also play with it. And lastly, I made a plush doll. My fourth challenge was to help in the kitchen. So this was an incredibly fun challenge for me. I had a lot of fun doing it. The first thing I did was prepare the dough for making kachoris. So my mom guided me through the process, and I basically did all of this. It was quite harder than I expected it would be. Each of the dough balls had to be equally divided, so that was challenging, but I learned something new and I appreciated my mom more for all that she does for us. And then secondly, I made rotis, which is something I do actually quite often. and help my mom out in the kitchen. I make rotis. And then lastly, I helped out in washing the dishes. Now I'm going to be talking about the Let's Make a World a Better Place challenge and the Social Action Challenge. So the topic that I chose is mental health. I think mental health is incredibly crucial, especially during a time like this, where we're in the middle of pandemic, which can be really stressful to our minds. So it's important we keep them healthy and happy. So this is why I chose mental health. Spreading awareness about mental health and having open conversations about it can lead to so many good things. It can lead to reduction in anxiety, improved moods, better focus, clearer thinking. A person with any sort of mental health disorder, spreading awareness can give them closure and access to information they necessarily wouldn't have before, and that can actually lead them to getting help. Now let's talk about the things that I've already done for my social action challenge. Social media is now at its peak and it's being used more than it has been before. And so I thought the best way to bring information out to a wide audience is by using social media. And that is why I started an account called Mental Health for You on Instagram. We have done various posts on things such as high functioning anxiety, derealization, depersonalization, self-love and what it is, and much more. Right now, all our posts reach to about 124 people. We're also planning to do a lot of other activities and projects with our account, such as going on Instagram lives and collaborating with other accounts as well. Thank you so much for listening.